Personal Area Network, PAN. Welcome to the smallest, and arguably the most intimate network of all, the Personal Area Network, or PAN. While the WAN spans the globe, and the LAN covers an entire building, the PAN is a localized digital bubble that surrounds just one single person. As you prepare for the 220-1201 exam, understanding the PAN is critical because it is the network you interact with the most on a minute-by-minute basis. It is the invisible tether between your body and your devices. The geographic boundary, the 10-meter bubble. The defining physical characteristic of a PAN is its extremely short range. While a LAN can stretch for hundreds of feet, a PAN is generally confined to a radius of about 10 meters, or roughly 33 feet. Think about the exact setup you might be using right now. When you are out walking the neighborhoods on your daily route, you likely have a smartphone in your pocket broadcasting a stream of audio directly to a pair of wireless earbuds. That short range, device-to-device connection, moving data from your pocket to your ears, is a perfect example of a personal area network in action. It travels with you wherever you go. The backbone of the PAN, Bluetooth. When we talk about wireless personal area networks, we are almost always talking about Bluetooth, which operates under the 802.15 standard. Bluetooth operates in the same 2.4 GHz radio frequency as standard Wi-Fi, but it uses significantly less power. This low power consumption is what allows a smartwatch or a pair of headphones to run all day on a tiny battery. For your certification, you must understand the different classes of Bluetooth power. Class 1, this is rare in personal devices, but can transmit up to 100 meters. It is mostly used for industrial equipment. Class 2, this is the absolute standard. It transmits at 2.5 milliwatts and creates that standard 10-meter bubble around you. Class 3, this is extremely low power, transmitting only about 1 meter, mostly used for specialized short-range computer mice or keyboards. Beyond Bluetooth, NFC and IR. While Bluetooth is the king of the PAN, it is not the only technology you need to know. First is NFC, or near-field communication. This is a specialized subset of radio frequency identification. NFC operates at an incredibly short range, usually just 2 to 4 centimeters. If you swing by a drive-thru for a spicy chicken sandwich on your lunch break and simply tap your smartphone to the credit card reader to pay, you just created a temporary, instantaneous PAN, the device's power-up. Exchange highly encrypted payment tokens, and drop the network in a fraction of a second. Second is IR, or infrared. While largely obsolete for data transfer today, it is still technically a PAN technology. IR requires strict line of sight. If you use a traditional remote control to turn on a television, that invisible beam of light is establishing a one-way personal area network. It is also important to remember that a PAN doesn't have to be wireless. If you plug your smartphone directly into your home lab computer using a USB cable to transfer files, you have created a wired PAN. The cybersecurity perspective, attacking the bubble. From an ethical hacking perspective, the PAN presents a unique attack surface because the devices in a PAN are constantly broadcasting their presence. They can be targeted if they are not configured securely. You must be familiar with 2 specific attacks for the A+. Bluejacking, this is relatively harmless. It involves an attacker sending unsolicited messages or digital business cards to an undiscoverable Bluetooth device. It is essentially digital spam over a PAN. Bluesnarfing, this is severe. This occurs when an attacker exploits a vulnerability in an older Bluetooth protocol to actually reach into the device and steal data, such as contacts, emails, or text messages, all without the victim ever knowing. This is why the #1 security rule for a PAN is to ensure devices are set to non-discoverable once they are paired. Contrast and comparison. To fully lock this into your mental architecture, remember these contrasts. PAN versus LAN. A LAN connects multiple computers to a central switch so they can share resources across an office. A PAN connects peripheral devices directly to a single master device, like a phone or a laptop, purely for the convenience of one user. PAN versus WAN. A WAN connects cities using thousands of miles of leased fiber optics. A PAN connects your wrist to your pocket using a few feet of low-power radio waves. By mastering the intimate scale of the PAN, you complete the puzzle. You now understand how data moves from the smartwatch on your wrist, through your local router, and out, across the global highway of the Internet.